did they gamble too much? The Champions League hero against PSG leading the break. Gomes looking for the overlap. Alba inside. It's Messi!
Again! The medicine man arrives and sinks his flaming spear into the hearts of Real Madrid. Astonishing from Messi!
You know, as someone who's trying to make videos about sports, you would think that there would be some special sauce to getting views. Make a sick thumbnail. Make a video about trendy topics. Just make videos that you're really passionate about. Well, it turns out the only thing you have to do is stick Messi on a thumbnail and then press post. Because when it comes to football, the GOAT remains the GOAT. But all jokes aside, let's get into the video. So, the year is 1998, and there is a young boy named Lionel Messi living in Argentina who is showing an exceptional amount of talent in football. 8 Ballon d'Or talent, World Cup champion talent, 4-time Champions League winner talent. Well, I don't think anyone really thought that. But the early signs were there. That ability to keep the ball stuck to his foot. His uncanny way of using his low center of gravity to maneuver his way around defenses. But there was a problem. A major one. He wasn't growing. And this became so obvious that the Messi family took him to the doctors, where he learned that he had a growth hormone deficiency. Now, the rest, they say, is history. Football Club Barcelona found him on the streets of Argentina and saw pure, raw talent. They fly him all the way to Spain, where they pay for his growth hormone treatment, under the condition that he play in their academy. And 25 years later, he's the greatest player of all time. Except, not quite. You see, contrary to popular belief, it wasn't Barcelona who found Messi. Rather, the story begins with this man right here. This is Horacio Gagioli. He was Messi's first agent. Discovered him after seeing some grainy old VHS tape of him playing for Newell's Old Boys. You see, the Messi family wanted to take him to Spain, but as for the city, well, that was up for discussion. The major clubs on the list were Madrid and Barcelona. Why? Well, besides the fact that they were the biggest clubs in Spain, they could also handle the relocation of an entire family. But another important consideration was Messi's social network. Considering that a move would entail going into a completely unfamiliar environment, the Messi family wanted him to go to a place with at least a few connections. And who better to be in the same place than his agent himself, Gagioli? And so, it was decided, tentatively, that he would try out for a club that Gagioli was located near. Well, lo and behold, Gagioli was in the process of being hired for a company at Madrid. And assuming the move went through, it was at, yes, Real Madrid, where Messi would hold his first trial. But due to the absolute randomness of life, Gagioli was never hired, and he went back to his old job, in Barcelona. And in a moment that seemed so insignificant at first glance, a young Lionel Messi went to his first tryout at FC Barcelona, where he absolutely walloped the youth academy players. And the rest, they say, is history. After a long drawn-out process, Barcelona decide to gamble on Messi. Gagioli is so excited that he whips out a napkin and puts pen to paper on the spot. Messi joins the Barca ranks, where he rises to the first team and, along with fellow graduates Iniesta and Xavi, they dominate with a revolutionary new style of football under head coach Pep Guardiola, and Messi ascends to the throne as the greatest football player of all time. But the question has to be asked. What if Gagioli got that job in Madrid? What if Messi goes to the tryouts and destroys all the players, but at the Real Madrid academy? Would he still have become the GOAT? Would Ronaldo have joined the club? And if he did, would we have seen the two greatest players of our generation on the same team? Ladies and gentlemen, this is what we call the butterfly effect. When something so insignificant as a man getting a job could have a ripple effect through time that may change an entire sport as we know it. What Gaglioli was getting hired for, none of us will ever know. Maybe he was joining a different football agency. Maybe he was getting hired to work with better players. Maybe he just wanted a change in scenery. But what we do know was that this job rejection would launch a career that would surpass any player Gaglioli or any other football agent would ever have the chance to work with. And in a sheer moment of utter randomness, the stage was set for a young Lionel Messi to blossom into the player we know today. I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.